Okay, this video is going to demonstrate how to start using GoGuardian with your classes. So if you'll notice over here in classrooms, there's three categories: your active courses, pending, and archived. Active are the ones that are currently in session. Pending are waiting for your approval. So we're about to transition from quarter one to quarter two. So in pending, if I click on that, these are my quarter two classes. Archived is just that. These are classes that have expired, long expired, but should I need to go back to them, there is a library of classes. So one of the shortcomings I think of GoGuardian is in the naming conventions, because you'll notice, for example, this is my period one class, English 4, but beyond that, it doesn't give me the quarter, it doesn't give me the year. So when I look at my pending courses, they're almost identical, and that's where it gets confusing. So one of the workarounds I think here is to come up with whatever naming conventions work for you, and then just be consistent. I use the same naming conventions for all of my web-based resources, so that students see that we talk about what the letters mean, but they get used to seeing that same format. All right, so in my active courses, I'm not going to archive them just yet. I usually wait a few days until after the quarter expires, and then I'll take care of that. But I want to take a look at pending and see what I can do here. So I'm going to start with my first period class, and I'm going to accept it. And now it has gone from pending into active. And here's where it gets tricky. So they look nearly identical, but I know this is my second quarter one. And here I'm just going to go into settings. And from here, I can customize things a little bit. So my subject here is English. And here's where the naming conventions come in. So I start with my name. This is going to be quarter two, period one, English, for the year 2020, 21. And I wish I'd done this in previous classes. It would have made life a little bit easier when I was searching through archives, but we live and learn. This is a new feature. I don't remember seeing this before, but you can now select a default scene, which that's a whole other discussion if you don't know what scenes are, but those are the ways that you can control what students can actually access. The one that I use most often is my Be Productive scene. But for a default setting, I think it's okay to leave none. That way, when I just begin a class, there are no limitations. And then maybe to differentiate here, this is another way to do it. I could use different colors here. So for first period, I might start off with kind of this golden poppy. Update my classroom. And now when I go back to my classrooms, I've got a little bit of differentiation there. So I'm going to repeat that process for my other two classes. Again, the ability to add details, to add a default scene, to add a color, I think might have been improvements over time. And that's the nice thing about GoGuardian is they tend to be receptive to teacher feedback and input, and are trying to make improvements as they go along. So that is GoGuardian, how to make pending courses become active courses.